There are now two sections to fill out to complete the charge code. There is a section for job-related items and one for task-related items. Remember that when you create a job, each of your tasks will need a charge code, and the job itself has a charge code, which lets you mix different types of work on the same job. For example, a free of charge task and a chargeable task could be used on the same job. In job-related items, you can set all the charges related to getting to and from the site at a job level, such as travel, mileage and call-out charges. Select the buttons for each of the rates on the left you wish to use for travel in this charge code. Your standard rate and any additional rates you have created will appear listed. When you select a rate to use, you will need to enter your charges and costs to apply to this code. Do this for each travel rate selected. You can edit the names for each of the rates if needed, and these names can be used on documents such as invoices. The same list of rate names is used across all charge codes, but the prices per rate and whether you use that rate can be specified within each individual code. In the panel to the right, you will see a table for non-standard rates. This allows you to specify when any of your non-standard rates will be used. For this example, we'll set up a non-standard rate for out of hours on weekdays before 8 AM and after 6 PM. For Monday, select the rate as out of hours and then select the start time of 0 hours. Now set the end time as 07:59. We will need to click the plus icon to add the required times for the evening of Monday as well. Select the start time as 1800 and then enter the end time as 23:59. You will then need to repeat the steps to add the required rates and timings for each of the weekdays. We'll now add some more rates as an example for work done on Saturdays and Sundays. We'll use the double time rate for this to charge a different rate to the customer. In this instance, we'll just use the same rate for any work done on those days, so we'll use 0 hours as the start time and 23:59 as the end time. Now that these rates have been set in the system, any jobs will be charged at the correct rates based on the time that your engineer is on site and carrying out their work. The Connect mobile app will register their times of work so that the charges for the job are accurate. There are some further options for travel charges on the job. You can choose to round up your travel time to a specified number of minutes. For instance, if you set to round up to 5 minutes and your engineer records 30 minutes travel, no rounding will be applied. If your engineer records 31 minutes travel, this will be rounded up and your customer will be charged for 35 minutes. You can elect to charge mileage to the customer as well. Tick the button to apply and then set the amount to charge your customer per mile plus the cost to yourselves for that travel. The fixed travel option allows you to set a fixed charge for the travel on any job raised using this charge code. You can choose to use this independently of using the hourly travel rate set above, or you can use it in addition to the hourly rate. Next, we can set up any call-out charges needed for the charge code. You can apply a different call-out charge for each of the rates specified if needed. Tick the button to enable the charge and then enter your charge amount and cost amount. You'll be able to add any inclusive labour hours to the task-related part of the charge code later. The check percentage margin feature allows you to set a percentage figure for a profit margin on jobs using this code. If this is used, it will prompt the person who raises the invoice to check the profit on the job before submitting for invoice. This allows you to edit the job if needed and submit with the correct amount of profit applied. Last in the job-related items is the minimum job charge. This allows you to set a minimum total for all jobs that are raised using this charge code. For instance, if we set this value to 500 and the total for all elements of the job come to 495, the job will be charged at the minimum price of 500.